What's good? Ms.Fit, Murder F Gang. This is my dumb advice. Wow. Man, what's good? Today's topic, we're gonna be talking a little bit about how is the world surviving during a motherfucking quarantine. It's a lot of weird shit going on, and I knew things was gonna get weird, but it's a lot of weird shit going on. But on the other hand, the world is making a great attempt at trying to keep us entertained. You know what I'm saying? Even from industry artists to battle rappers, there's a lot of interesting things going on. You know what I mean? For instance, we got Tori Lanes on live wilded out, man. He's been bugging out. He got all the thoughts on his Instagram twerking for him, and he's fucking hilarious. So we know he's brought out his fucking mind being on live. He is producing some music though, so shout out to him. I fuck with Tori's music. Not only that, something that was super interesting was producers. They got producers battling on live. We had Storch versus Mannie Fresh. In my opinion, Storch torched him. And then you kind of realize too how many fucking hits Scott produced, man. It's just watching him on live was entertaining, to say the least. Not only that, what else we got going on? We got people on live battling, battle rap, right? So I wanted to touch on the Skype battles, right? So I don't know what y'all think about the Skype battles. Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. As always, make sure to subscribe. But not just that. I'm really not sure how to feel about it. Like, I don't know if I like it. I don't know if it's a good thing, if it's a bad thing. All I know is that it's happening, right? All the battle leagues are doing it. iBattle has done it. URL has done it. RBE has a card coming up as well for this quarantine situation. And I've seen a couple, right? The first one I saw was Mike P versus Tay-Rock. Now, my opinion of it is definitely not the same feel, right? Hands down, right? You have no crowd reaction. You can't even give the proper energy rapping at a screen. You just don't get that same battle feel, right? On the upside of things, it is giving battle rappers a source of revenue, right? Because we gotta remember, a lot of these battle rappers don't have jobs. This is how they support their family. So I would say, the plus to all this is that, battle rappers are continuing to get a check from battle rap, and I can respect that because at the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do to feed your fan. You feel me? But we're gonna definitely, you guys have to look forward to seeing more of that, because it's definitely gonna happen, right? Because of the quarantine, and we can't be in the building more than 10 people at a time, so you can scratch battle events indefinitely until all this shit dies down. But that shit is happening. Now, some of the technical difficulties that you gotta deal with Skype battle rap is fucking bad connection, right? So I've seen, battle rappers do the Skype thing, and like the call is dropping, you got choppy footage, and I just think people are trying to do what they can do with the resources they have. So shout out to the battle leagues for still trying to put battles out for the fucking culture. One point I would like to make though is that this is a huge opportunity for battle leagues to put out other material that might be beneficial to the fans, right? A lot of fans fall in love with battle rappers and are huge supporters and would like to know a little bit more about battle rappers. I think it would be a good idea if they kind of have battle rappers kind of do like small videos on themselves, or like little skits, other material besides battles, just different things, right? Think outside the box, right? Like a day in the life with Sue Surf, right? What is his daily routine like in the quarantine? I'm pretty sure fans would tune in and fans would be interested to see, right? Kind of also like a MTV Cribs, right? How are these big rich battle rappers living, right? Take them, what's a tour around your crib? What does it look like? You know what I mean? I think this is kind of a time to be creative, you know what I mean? So outside of just, having them battle and rap, I think this is a huge opportunity that every battle league should take advantage of, to get people to know more about the artists. Right? Besides that, of course, we're taking this very seriously, right? All jokes aside, we're in a really sticky situation, and hopefully everybody is keeping it together in these uncertain times, because the cases are going up day by day dramatically, and as you all probably know from watching the news, we really don't have the resources. So shout out to everybody who's just trying to get through this shit and just keeping themselves entertained in this quarantine. Speaking of entertainment during quarantine, besides battle rappers and producers and everybody just doing the live thing and kind of keeping themselves entertained in that way, TikTok has kind of been a huge thing, right? I mean, TikTok has always existed, but since this quarantine has been in place, I've seen TikTok skyrocket. Like, everyone's on TikTok. Just my dumb advice for TikTok, right? As battle rappers, as rappers, as whatever. I see a lot of, battle rappers posting like fans on their TikTok and music on their TikTok, which is great, right? But don't forget that, there's ways for you to get revenue from this, whether it's a fucking penny to millions of dollars, whatever the case may be, however big your fan base is. But as you know, you can distribute your music on platforms like DistroKid, TuneCore, things like that. And they do all the distribution for you, right? So all you have to do is upload your music, publish it, and then it goes to all stores. But if someone, if you guys are not informed, TikTok is a part of that, right? TikTok is a store that your music can be distributed to. The thing is, if you've already uploaded your music in the past, TikTok is in certain platforms is like new, right? So what you would have to do is go back into your whatever platform you choose and kind of just add that store and make sure whatever revenue that you could get from that you're getting. You know what I mean? Just a small tip, because I feel like this is a huge deal, right? Especially with battle rappers, right? I feel like we don't necessarily get the revenue we deserve when putting our art into the world, right? And this is a topic that we kind of touched on with Mickey Fax and a couple other rappers that I think is super important, right? Get your money, right? You can put your battle material on like BMI and ASCAP and things like that. So just get credit for your work. You know what I mean? You're putting out work, and we always try to figure out how do we make money besides that one stage, right? That one performance and then done. And I feel like that's kind of where battle rappers get the short end of the stick over industry artists, right? Because industry artists, you make one song and you can perform that shit for the rest of your life and make money from shows, get royalty checks from your music play and things like that. But like with battle rappers, what tends to happen is, okay, we do that one performance and we get that one check, and then that's it. Everything else goes to the leagues or whatever the case may be. No hate to the leagues, because y'all doing what y'all got to do to get y'all bread. Business is business. It is what it is. Now, as an artist, you got to implement those things into your contract. You got to do, your due diligence to make sure you're maximizing on what you can get from that one performance. So just, I've made these mistakes in the past. So just, the more I get informed and I let other people know, I feel like I'm doing my part. So if you're watching this now, make sure you get credit for your work. Make sure you're what you're doing is working for you, right? Not just for the battle leagues. You know what I mean? Make sure it works for you. Yes, so back to entertaining yourself during this fucking unprecedented time. Besides TikTok, everybody's into like, hey, Netflix and chilling, right? This is the biggest time where everybody's just watching movies and things like that. So the hot thing that I see everyone talking about is Tiger King, right? I don't know what it is because I didn't see it. I just know that the memes are fucking ridiculous. Like I've seen this on my timeline all day, every day. So I guess this is something out that's on Netflix, I believe. Tiger King. So I guess I'll take a look at it when I get a chance. But I've been messing with Ozark. I fuck with Ozark 100%. I already watched the whole damn season. So if you're looking for something to watch during the quarantine, Tiger King, Ozark, How to Get Away with Murder, new season just dropped. What else we got? People been watching the movie The Platform on Netflix. I did not see it, but I saw like little parts of it. Doesn't look like my kind of thing, but hey, if you're into that, check that out. Platform. I don't know how much you guys are into the challenge, but my girl put me onto it, and it's kind of entertaining. I mostly enjoyed like the sports element of it and like the challenges that they gotta go through. But it's pretty entertaining. And word is that there's a battle rapper on this new season. I haven't watched his battles. I'm not really familiar with him 100%, but I know he goes by the name Swaggy C, right? But he used to go by Slave, right? So I guess check him out. I didn't really get to watch his battles, like I said, but I know he's on this new season of The Challenge, right? Quarantine. What I will say is this, right? Although, they're stressing, social distancing and things like that, I think it's important for us to comply with that, right? I know a lot of people are saying, hey, everyone has their own fucking conspiracy theory, right? My advice to this conspiracy theory thing is like, yo, if you don't have tangible evidence, I don't want to hear that shit. All I know is people are dying at a high rate, and the best we can do is pretty much all we can do, right? And if you want like accurate information about, COVID-19 and what you can do to prevent it, just go to cdc.gov. They got all the correct info, because I know there's a lot of fake info since when this became news to now. Oh my God, there's been so many conflicts of what people are saying. First they were saying don't wear masks. Now they're saying wear masks. First they were saying no gloves. Now they're saying wear gloves. It's just a bunch of shit. Pretty much this shit can be transmitted to you from anything, from somebody touching you. Feels like you could get the shit from somebody just fucking looking at you. So just stay away from people in general. Keep your distance. Don't spread your own germs. And that's pretty much what I'm hearing, what they're saying. They want you to wear the mask so you're not spreading your germs. So don't get this false sense of security that you're gonna have a mask on and you're gonna be safe. Don't feel like that, because that's not the case. It's just, that's pretty much all you can fucking do. You know, wash your hands frequently, keep sanitizer on deck. A little advice about wearing gloves as well. I see people wearing gloves, but then they're touching everything with the damn gloves. Man, you gotta change your gloves very frequently. Like, pretty much, if you touch something and then you go in your crib and you touch everything else, the germs are still on those gloves, people. Please just try to have a better understanding of what's gonna keep you and your family safe. Because from the looks of it, this thing is gonna be around for a while. And we gotta do what we gotta do to kind of just, what are they saying? Flatten the curve. That's the thing, man. That's what they're saying. Flatten the curve, because this shit is going and skyrocketing, and it's not getting any better. It's also because people are doing stupid shit, right? Why the fuck are you outside playing basketball? What the fuck is wrong with you? People are dying. This is serious. It's not a game. When the city has to remove hoops from the basketball court, you know it's real. Like, yo, it's okay. Get some fresh air, because I know how stressful it is to be confined into your apartment or your house or wherever you are. It sucks. Like, we all know it sucks. But, you know, I see a lot of people complaining about being in a house. I hate it. I'm gonna die. This is crazy. But, you know, I gotta play devil's advocate and give y'all both views. Yes, I do understand it's frustrating, but some people don't even have a home to go to. All right. There's this one couple that I always see on the corner where I live, and it's really sad, man. That's to think that I'm on Instagram watching a bunch of people complain about being in a house, and there's people who don't have houses to go to. So shut the fuck up, be grateful, stay in the fucking house, chill the fuck out, because life could be so much worse than you just having to stay in a crib. Alright? One, you can contract the virus. That's fucked up. That's worse. Two, your loved ones can have it. You can be outside homeless and literally get it from just breathing in the wrong air, yo. So please, man, let's try to have some fucking decency for the outside world, right? Try not to just think of yourself during this time. Think of, you know, other people that might need your help. You know what I mean? But again, besides all that, I predict it's just gonna be a lot of weird shit happening, because people kind of lose their shit when they're bored and then there's nothing else to do, right? So just be aware, man. This thing is not a joke. That I see a lot of people on social media like, fuck out of here. Oh, coronavirus. I ain't scared of no virus. Look, man. Y'all acting like coronavirus is a person that you could square up with. Nobody's that gangster, boy. It's okay. Don't be that gangster to be like, yo, fuck that corona. Y'all scared. Y'all scared of the corona. Y'all out here scared, but I'm outside. I'm outside, P. Well, stay the fuck away from me if you outside, because I ain't trying to die. You feel me? I got shit to do. There's a bunch of conspiracies going on. They saying, you know, COVID was a Chinese bioweapon made in Wuhan. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? They saying 5G has caused it. Now I know 5G is giving out a lot of like radiation. That's what they saying, right? The radiation is at an all-time high and it's like creating the virus. Who knows? I don't. I'm just looking at what I do know. I do know people are dying. That's what I know. And they say, hey, people die every day. Cool, you're right. People die from HIV. People die from the regular flu. People die from gun violence. People die from a lot of things. But in all those things, I feel like you have to do something to die. Like HIV, to contract HIV, you have to fuck someone unprotected and get it. Right? So if I'm not fucking strange whores, then I decrease my chances of getting the virus. Gun violence. I know if I don't gangbang as much, I decrease my chances of dying from gun violence. Although, yeah, I know I could get hit with a stray. Right? It's a small statistic. But this shit, I can die from touching someone? No. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't like it. Because half the time people don't even wash their damn hands after they use the damn bathroom. So how am I going to trust that this person is being cleansed? No. This is what is the problem for me. This is the biggest problem for me. It's because you can get it not trying to get it or not knowing you can get it. You can breathe the wrong air, touch the wrong thing, it's just too fucking much. We gotta do what we gotta do to just stop this spread of this shit, because I don't like it. I don't even like having a fucking cold. I can't even deal with the sniffles. Damn near not breathing. I got asthma. I don't have time. But look, man, I love y'all. I love my supporters. Please make sure y'all subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's going to get way better content. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep working. We're going to keep getting it. You know what I mean? Follow me on Twitter, Ms.Fit. Follow me on Instagram, Ms.Fit. That's MSDOTFRT. You know, also, I will be putting out all episodes on a podcast, right? You'll be able to hear the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify. You'll be able to hear my podcast. So if you can't visually watch, at least you can listen, right? When you're driving somewhere, listen. You know what I'm saying? You can't be visual. You could always listen. All right, man. This is Ms.Fit, Murder Ave Gang. This is my dumb advice. Love is love. Be safe out in these motherfucking streets. Come on.